Whoa, it's dark down here.
Welcome to episode number 21 of Deep Dark Tunnel Diaries. Hey, what's 9 plus 10? That's so funny. Literally, like, when I was in, I think it was middle school, we had 23 tables, right? And the boys' tables were separated from the girls' tables because apparently that's what makes middle schoolers, lit AF. And so, so basically what happened was we had 23 tables, and, all the middle schoolers would, wait until table 21 was called. And as soon as it was called, everyone would stand up and just, scream, 21 really loud.
You should scream 21 really loud. 21. 21.
This is...
You stupid.
Stupid.
No, I'm not.
Anyway, we're here with Prxybb. What do you consider yourself?
A producer. and an artist. And a father. And a family man.
Yeah, I'm here with the Family Guy. Mm-hmm. What inspires you?
My kids, honestly.
How many?
3.
Which one's your favorite one?
Second.
Why?
Tallest.
Do you have to look up to them, or do they look up to you?
That hurts my feelings. That's very mean of you.
Oh my god. Anyway.
I think, okay, it's gonna get confusing that we have the same name.
No one knows my name on here. I go by Molly Tramello, your personal and professional tonal guide.
That's sick.
Yeah.
I was just gonna say that for all artistic purposes, I think you should rename yourself Prxybb.
Yeah. Okay. That's
I think
sort
you
of.
should move out of the way. But Alpha Proxy is here now.
For all of you that don't know, I do make music under Prxybb. That's the way. But no one pronounces it that way.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I didn't mean to dox you. I didn't mean to dox you.
We made a song together, and that's what we're gonna be premiering. So
Prxy is my biggest inspiration.
Prxy?
Legitimately, I tell all my friends about it.
Oh my god.
I'm inspired. I hope you know, I was basically on a date when you did your first Deep Dark Tunnel live stream that I tuned into. You did the DJ set on the sand that I watched.
That's crazy.
And I literally was just hold on. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, this has to go on hold. I'm watching Prxy DJ.
Oh my god.
It was really inspirational. I was just thinking on Twitch, it's so unpredictable because you never really know if you're gonna have a lot of viewers or 2 viewers.
We have 2 viewers.
You just have to act in your own head you have 1,000 viewers. You know, when people come onto the stream by typo or chance or however they end up on the stream.
Yeah. Oh my god, Chance was on the stream.
Mm-hmm.
That's so funny. Chance is your friend from New Jersey.
He's New York.
New York.
He's my soulmate.
Okay, they're dating, and so we were making a song together. The song we're gonna premiere, and he just Prxy called up Chance.
Have you texted him?
No.
Do you want to call him?
Yeah, we should call him for the interview. Chance that lives in Atlanta at the moment. And we basically, you just asked him. What did you ask him?
What to name disturbing things?
The song. We're trying to find a name for the song.
Yeah, just to list disturbing words and concepts.
So Chance starts sending a bunch of pictures from. Yo, what's up? Hey, you're being interviewed right now.
Word.
Do you have questions prepared?
Actually, no. Hi, who are you?
I'm Chance Chambellon, and I'm watching Sacred Deer, Killing of a Sacred Deer.
That's insane, Chance.
Eating popcorn.
How many images are in your camera roll?
About 48,000.
Ask Chance what his storage capacity is digitally.
What is your digital storage capacity on your phone?
Just
in general?
net capacity.
Net capacity.
Probably net, I'd say about somewhere like 70 terabytes.
That's terrifying.
Across 2 different states.
Oh my god, where do
Yeah.
you store all this information?
On a server that I have here in Atlanta and one that I have at my parents' crib in New York.
Chance has been like one of the most clutch like put oners in my like technological life recently. Like anything that I need, especially as it pertains to like pirating or just general general hoarding of data unhealthily. Like he taught me how to download like tracks directly from YouTube, or like download whole playlists using like a whole like offloader for it.
Oh,
Yeah,
Chance taught
that's
you
a
the
big
terminal
thing.
thing?
Yeah, Chance taught me that, and it took a while because I didn't really install it properly, so like I had to like mess around. But that allowed me to download like literally thousands of files onto my computer and my iPod, and like from there I've made like half of the music I made this year has been because of that.
That is so cool.
That's dope.
That's
I
so
know
nice.
that.
So like, what do you do? Can you explain to like the tunnel? What exactly
Like how I download it.
Yeah, like what is this thing that Chance showed you?
Honestly, ask Chance. I only know basically like the 2 commands I use. It's just like this I don't know, it's like this like open source like interface for
Yeah,
it.
YouTube DL is like a open source video downloader that it's actually been around for like almost feel like a decade now. And the original YouTube DL got a cease and desist from somebody
Probably
on
YouTube.
GitHub, and basically someone forked it, and they basically like making another copy of it, and they called it UYTDLP.
Oh my god.
And that and they kept updating it after the original devs left YouTube DL, and now it's packed with like a lot more features and stuff. And it's quite stable.
It works with SoundCloud as well. I downloaded.
Oh yeah, it works with a lot of platforms. It's
Yeah.
pretty great.
Yeah, you can just put in like when I was loading up my iPod the other day, I put on like I just literally did like my YouTube deal command, and then I just put like soundcloud.com/proxy/tracks, and it downloaded just every song you posted. And then I did that with Crowboy. I did that with Emob or Young Harlan.
You can even
for
like
sure.
there's a few YouTube channels that I've been archiving that I haven't even gone through all their videos, but there's a few YouTube channels that are really like underground and like barely any views, but they're posting such great content. And basically you can just pop their profile, the URL to their entire page in YouTube DL, and it'll just download their entire page, like every single video from the beginning. So there's a few channels that I've had to do that for.
What is the significance of using like a YouTube downloader as like a musician or an artist?
For me as a musician or artist, well, I know actually, like, I don't know, for me and Chance, sometimes there's like kind of a horror story of things just disappearing on the internet. The absolute worst, like the origin of it, was one of the first people on SoundCloud who ever like followed me and ever talked to me was this guy Cashed Status. Cashed Status was a hyperpop artist in, I'd say, September 2020 through March 2021. He posted maybe 20 tracks. He had about 60 followers at maximum, I'd say. His notable hits include Company, ! Navajo. He misspelled the name. I don't think he ever realized. He spelled it like Navajo, like the J first and the V second. He had this song that was called like Down by the River or something. It was really good. I was gonna make a cover of it, but I never did. He disappeared like March 5th maybe. He just deleted everything, and like he deleted his Google Drive. He deleted his like SoundCloud, Instagram, Discord. The only thing that's still up is Twitter, but he hasn't checked it. I've messaged him like probably 10 times.
And what role does he play in your life as like a
father figure?
Okay.
He's he's a major inspiration. I have an unreleased song from April 2021 that was like dedicated to him, and like I don't know, he was just like the first person I ever saw from SoundCloud that was like really making like fire music, like insane music, but like someone that was like nobody knew about, and it's very inspiring. And he never ended up putting his stuff on Spotify. I remember I told him so many times, it was like, you really need to like release it, tell people about it, because if you just put it out there, it's so good, people will listen to it. And I offered to help him like figure out the distro kit and all this stuff, and he was like, I don't know, I'm thinking about it, I'll consider it. But the last thing I heard from him was that he was trying to go for like a change, like an identity change. He was trying to like change his name and change his genre. He wanted to move into vaporwave for whatever reason.
Nice.
Like,
yeah, that's interesting.
And like dream pop, like shoegaze. So
he does play guitar, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Like that would work out.
Yeah, and he has some collabs that are still on SoundCloud with like these vaporwave artists. Like those are the only tracks that are still available on the internet, though all of his other stuff is gone.
Now playing Magical by Catchy Status. Wherever you are, we miss you.
Seeing for stars in your name, your eyes. Now that you're older and it starts to fade away, I can't concentrate unless there's dead silence. You can't kill what you didn't.
I see that being like an anomaly, especially in the underground, with people just like out of the blue just faking their death or deleting like their accounts. Like I've seen that with some really notable artists that I really respected, music-wise. What do you have to say? Like, it's easier in the underground, would you say, to like completely delete your catalog?
I mean, for sure. There's always going to be people that like download stuff and rip stuff, and I'd say also I'm surprised. Like, I'm kind of, I wouldn't say I'm like sitting here like, God, I'm so stupid. Like, I'm not like beating myself over it, but I'm kind of disappointed that like I never at any point like decided to like download. Even like right now, partially because of my iPod, I have a lot of people's catalog, like any of the people from SoundCloud that I listen to. I've got your catalog, I've got Gwenny on there, I've got Crowboy, Emob, No Harm, like everyone's on the iPod. And so like even if they download it, I'm still gonna have it. And that was inspired by Chance, like 100%, because he's terrified of stuff disappearing off the internet. It's his biggest fear. I don't know where it comes from, but he's horrified. Like I think he had like one track like disappear. And he's like, never again.
You know, there was like this one song. It was by, I actually went to his homecoming in Michigan, where I'm from. His name was Maggio or something Italian. And he had this one song. He deleted everything. It was called L.O.V.E. And he sampled Foo Fighters' Everlong. And the chorus went like, life, love, laugh, everything you say to do. And I liked it. Like, unironically, really liked it. And one day, after years of not listening to it, this was my summer song in 2018, by the way. I was like, I'm gonna try to find it, and it came up for like 2 seconds. I clicked on it, it was no longer there, and I haven't been able to find it since. Not even like the metadata or anything.
Awful.
And I can't find his Instagram, and so like it's just like I understand that though. And
that happened when I first realized that his stuff was down. I remember I had like a link somewhere for it, like either Discord or somewhere. Like I had sent it to someone on my phone, and so I tried clicking on it to see if it was still available, and despite everything being deleted, I guess it was like cached, like literally it was like I hadn't yet refreshed the page, and so it was still open and it would still play, but I was trying to figure out how to screen record it. I was on an Android, so it didn't have screen recording, and so I was sitting there and I had some screen recorder, so I did it, but the screen recorder couldn't record audio, so it only recorded like the screen, and then like if I like even closed out, like not even like fully closed out of the app, but just like went to the home screen, then it was gone. Like it refreshed and it was no longer there. So I had this one moment where I was able to listen to the song Company like right before it disappeared. But it's nowhere now. It's nowhere. That's a different, I feel like not a lot of people who don't listen to underground music, like, no, you don't get that. Like, you don't understand. That's like one of the most devastating things to happen because it happens so frequently. I had
now that I sort of blew my alias, I had 2 features. Anyway, I had these 2 features. I don't want to say who they are, but both of them faked their death, like told everyone they died, and one of them actually got their mom to fake their death, and then deleted all their stuff except for like I have like their music on like my page, and so like I feel sort of like weird about that, you know, like what do you do in that situation?
Right. You have to fake your own death as well.
How would you respect a fake dead person's wish of deleting their account?
Respect the fake dead?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah, the fake dead.
Like, is it disrespectful to like out someone as alive? Like, is that like dead naming, but like the opposite? Like you're like alive naming them?
Hey, you're alive. I mean, like their fan base is like really like, you know, into them.
Do you think X is still alive?
You're really interviewing me?
Yeah.
I'm gonna avoid that question. Were you on Broadway?
I'm gonna avoid that question. I'll answer that when you answer mine.
Oh, tell me about like your challenges, like what you do with people when
My
you lock them in a room.
My challenges.
Yeah, your little
I'm very
challenges.
challenged.
Your little producer challenges.
I like challenging myself. I don't really produce things like unless there's a challenge, like, or an obstacle for whatever reason. Like when I'm here just in the studio, I don't make shit. Like I gotta be somewhere else, or I gotta have a time constraint or like a specific sample I gotta use. So Lauren is a big part of that. We would do like all kinds of production challenges together. We would do some that were like sampling, like flipping the same sample. We would do some that were just time constraint. We'd be like 30 minutes, and then we'd be like, we're gonna make a beat in 30 minutes, and then when it's done, we're gonna send each other like just the drums and the chorus, and we're gonna flip, like swap the melodies and the drums. So like put your melody from your beat over the drums from my beat.
Oh, that's sick.
And see how
That's
they sound.
really cool.
So it would always be like a concept to it. And it started literally like as far back as I've been making music. Like my bands in high school, I did like randomly generated 90-minute challenges. Like I used Python to generate the constraints of it. And then we made like 5 songs like that. And I think every single track that I've made so far for my like 2022 mixtape challenge, like me trying to get 50 tracks done by the end of the year, pretty sure every single one was a challenge, or at least a constraint, like being on an airplane or being in class or something. But none of them were just me sitting here like in my fucking underwear like making a beat. Those ones don't go anywhere.
Yeah, so it's always just like a sense of urgency
Yeah.
to complete it.
I mean, Detox was made like in class, like on the headphone splitters.
Yeah, that freaked me out because you're like, we're gonna do this till 3 o'clock and then we need to have it done. And I was like, or else what?
or else you'll die. I have to fake my own. If I don't finish a beat, I have to fake my own death and make a new artist profile.
No.
This is why I haven't gone far with any of them yet.
How many profiles have you made before?
Oh, you'll never know.
Oh my
You'll never
god.
know.
Are you Cash? What is her name?
Cash status.
Cash. Are you Cash?
Am I X? Am I Jaw? I think so.
Oh my god.
I've had like 7.
Can I out your aunt?
Oh yeah, you can out my aunt.
So your aunt was in Giant Squid versus Mega Shark?
Mega Shark versus Giant Octopus. She was the lead in Mega Shark versus Giant Octopus.
Do you ever consider acting again?
You're not gonna get me with it. You tried something in me again. You're not gonna get me. It's like a fucking interrogation. I won't.
I would want.
Ethan is my lawyer, and he won't let me say any of these questions.
Would you ever make music for a Mega Shark movie or like a Sharknado?
I feel like every song I've ever made has been for a Mega Shark movie. I feel like I've never made music that wasn't for Mega Shark versus Giant Octopus.
What song resembles Mega Shark the most? We'll play it.
I wouldn't say Detox, although Detox has a sinister vibe to it.
That wouldn't be the Sharknado. It would be like Shark Doctor.
Yeah,
Shark
yeah.
Surgical.
Yeah, it's got like a
Stuff.
creepier human vibe to it. It's
Yeah.
definitely like a Jeff the Killer type beat.
Jeff the Killer, yeah.
I mean, that was the project file name, Jeff the Killer type beat.
I feel like Lauren's music would fit like a Sharknado really well.
Oh, for sure. Because even Lauren's more ambient pieces, or like her classical and neoclassical pieces, those ones would be good for lighter moments. And then her like more Sophie pieces would be good for the action.
Real quick, could you explain exactly who Lauren is?
Lauren is a producer, an artist, a visionary, an icon. Lauren's just one of the many, many, many like insanely slept on SoundCloud artists that don't put out their music enough. Including like most of the people that we know, honestly. Like I couldn't really name you SoundCloud artists that like put out their music as much as they should be, probably.
I feel like a lot of people have stuff in the vault, but they never put it out.
Yeah, because some people have stuff in the vault, and some people like are in the vault. You know.
Yeah.
Like
that's interesting.
some people live in the vault. I live in the vault. Like
I do live in
I have
the vault.
there are 70 Prxybb songs, and I've got maybe
serious?
10 tracks on SoundCloud.
Why don't you put anything out?
I don't know. I have a weird conundrum with it where if I don't like the song enough, then I obviously don't want to post it. But if I like it too much, then I feel bad just posting it because I feel like I'm losing a song when I post it. Like, I feel like when I put it out there, I can't work on it anymore. And I know I can, but then I'm like, oh, if this one, like, so for example, like track 5 from my mixtape project, I really like it because I feel like it's like pushing a new subgenre that I want to like be in. Like it's a very specific sound that I like, but that I couldn't tell you where to find.
Can you send it to me so I can put it on this podcast? It's okay if you say no.
I can send you parts of it.
Okay, we'll play a little part right here. Insert part.
I like that song a lot. I want it to be like an outro for something. But then I start thinking like, okay, I need a cover that fits the song really well. And I've got like one cover I like, but I don't have the rights to it. It's from like another artist. And I definitely could not contact them. It's like a artist like 1 million followers.
Ooh.
And then I'm like, should I just post it anyways? Like they're like literally like a multi-millionaire artist. Like, will they care if I post this on SoundCloud? But then I kind of feel like I want the art to be original. I want it to be like something that's just mine, you know? Like I want it to be my art because I feel like the cover is part of the art I'm creating. So I want to create the art or create it like with my friends or like into something. And like, so then I'm like, all right, I would want to find someone who can make a cover inspired by this or with like, that captures the same energy. And then like I had video ideas. So for that video, I wanted like, I actually was writing more ideas for it this morning, like the video for that song. I needed like a warehouse space. I needed like a black and white camera. I needed strobe lights. I also needed like a model for it that would be comfortable doing like kind of like esoteric like ballet and like borderline fully nude like bondage in like a video, like freaky stuff for the video because I had a very specific vision for how I wanted the video to look. And like, and I would need Chance to be here. Like I just would need him here.
Chance.
I can't release a music video without Chance. Not a music video like that I want to be a statement of art because I know that he needs to be part of it.
I love how your friends play like such a huge role in your artistry.
it's literally one and the same with me. Like, I don't know, if I'm not like bringing other people into it, I can't make anything at all.
That makes sense. Yeah. Can you tell us a little bit about Detoxification real quick, the song we did together?
Oh, all right. I started that track in David Wetzel's class. Shout out to Professor David Wetzel.
David.
I have a headphone splitter. I got it at Newark International Airport at the Hudson News like convenience store.
Yeah.
And so I plugged that in. I had some like Apple earbuds, and we started on the beat. I think we started with Gated Pad.
Serum preset. Literally the best Serum preset.
And I think you told me it was an F sharp minor.
That's my favorite key.
It's like the key to all proxy music.
Yeah.
And so we started going in F sharp, and then I don't know, I just put on 4 on the floor. I kind of, in my head, I didn't expect it to be a Prxybb song. I thought it was like if it like actually worked, like if the song actually was good, I thought it was just like a proxy song, because I've never done like hashtag radiation music.
I love hashtag radiation.
Or like scenecore or techno or anything.
Scenecore.
RIP. R.I.P. for sure.
Scenecore revival.
Yeah, I haven't done any of that, so I was just kind of like, freestyling. Like I was like, all right, now third layer is like the bass that goes up and down, like the up and down an octave bass. And I think we made like a custom Serum preset for like the next layer, just like another gated like sawtooth pad.
Don't remember. I don't know how to use FL.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We added that, and then I think you just came here and recorded the vocals.
Well, thank you for crawling into the tunnel with us today.
Thank you. I had no choice. I was trying.
Oh God.
Now playing Detoxification by Prxybb and Prxybb. And that was Detoxification by Prxybb and Prxybb. You can find Detoxification on SoundCloud. Are you an artist interested in being featured on Deep Dark Tunnel Diaries? Make sure to follow us on Instagram at Deep Dark Tunnel Radio for more information.
Below the city lies a labyrinth of ancient tunnels and mass graves.